Hey y'all, it's your girl Alyssa. Thank you so much for clicking. We're just gonna jump right into this makeup look using the Benefit Precisely My Brows, just filling those in, the sparse areas. I actually was kind of rushing here. And y'all, let me tell y'all, I was rushing and then my friends had changed the reservation and ain't nobody tell me. Girl, so I was rushing for no reason. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about clear communication? Girl, because I'm trying to hurry up. But anyway, I really wasn't rushing too bad because I went ahead on and turned on Big Sean album and I've really been enjoying that. So anyway, you see I just filled that in, carved those brows out. And now I'm just going to go and add some luminosity to the skin prior to adding our foundation. So this is the Melanie Mills Gleam in the shade Rose Gold, and I apply that with my fingers, and then I go ahead and just pat that in a little bit more with the sponge. So one thing about applying any products to your skin prior to foundation, you want to make sure you blend them in well, girl. You don't want to just be plopping them on the skin, adding some extra texture to the skin. You want to blend it in nice and good so you can have a nice foundation and a base to start with. And today for foundation, I'm going to go ahead and use the Stellar foundation in the shade S20 because I wanted to do like a natural radiant skin look today, which is usually my go-to, but I wanted like to use a radiant foundation. You see I used the Melanie Mills. And can we talk about how it looks on the skin? It just looks so skin-like. It's so beautiful, and I think it's perfect for right now. We are in September. It's getting a little cooler, so we can pull out them dewy looks. Yes, ma'am. And to go along with some nice radiance, I am grabbing the Juvia's Place Concealer. I used two, the shade 13, and I think the other one is like 16, just for a little bit of highlight. This concealer is actually nice and luminous, and it has a lot of coverage, but it's also kind of liquidy. So it played really well with the Stellar Beauty foundation for sure. This me doing the most. But I really enjoyed this combo. I'm just going to go ahead and apply it to our areas. Girl, you know where we're going with the concealer. Forehead, under the eyes, chin, and nose. And blending that out with my handy dandy e.l.f. sponge. I'm not going to blend it out too much to begin with because I am going to go in with a little bit of cream contour. And I decided to go ahead and grab that. And it's going to be another Juvia's Place concealer. So this, I believe, is like the shade 9, not totally sure. But as you can see, I started on my forehead and it's like a little deeper, but then not that deep. So I'm like, is this gonna work? So I blended it out and it did give us a nice gradient from the highlight to the foundation to the cream contour. So I stuck with it. Right here I'm using the Instapop cheek brush from Weird Techniques. But as you see, I applied it to my cheek. And it gives a little contour. I think next time, of course, I can use a darker concealer. I really was being lazy and did not feel like getting up and getting another one. So I made this work and it ended up blending out really well. The Stellar and the Juvia's Place is a grand combo, girl. So if you have these two, try them out. To set, we're going in with Laura Translucent in the shade Honey. And I'm just blending out any creases before we go in and press that powder all the way in, girl. I'm not doing any baking today. I didn't grab the Makeup Forever powder. Not too much, just the Laura, and it served up a look, period. And then I'm going to take my Caramel Cutie bronzer. So I am just plopping this on the lids. I ran it down the sides of my nose as well. And I'm also going to use this same bronzer for the skin. So we are using this multi-purpose bronzer for everything, girl. It's one of my favorite tricks in the book. You can also do this with blush. Put the blush on your cheeks and on your eyes and get you a nice lip that matches that. And it'll be very monochromatic. So here I decided to take some of that Laura Honey powder and just set my face. Since it's, kind of hot outside still in Texas, and this is a nice luminous foundation, I wanted to set that a little bit more than just only the Sephora Micro Smooth. So now I'm going to go in with the Sephora. This way we add a little bit of color back to the skin. We knock off any of that honey powder that may have, added some brightness where we did not need it. And this is going to give us a nice flawless smooth base. It does seem like it's a lot of powders that I'm using, you guys, but what I'm doing is sweeping all of that off and pressing that powder into the skin, because the powder is what's going to give you a flawless look. And taking that same bronzer, like I mentioned, and setting that cream contour. Come on. And now for blush, I'm going to take a oldie but goodie girl, the NARS Taj Mahal. I bought this so long ago. This is one of my favorite blush, one of my first expensive blushes I ever purchased. And it is holding on, girl. Nice and vibrant and orange, and it has a little bit of highlight to it. It just adds some great color to the skin, and I love it. And now we're melting all of those powders in with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And we want to go ahead and set the brows, because I didn't do this first. I'm doing this afterwards. Since we only use a pencil, it's important to go ahead and set them babies down, girl. Down, because we do not need y'all moving. I hope I wasn't loud in your ear, sorry. Now I'm taking the Diamond Ball from Fenty. Y'all, this stuff really sits on the skin in a very unique way. It gives like a wet highlight. Sometimes when you apply it, or if you look at it, or if you swatch it, it's like, girl, what is this? But this stuff right here, you put this on your skin, baby. Bomb. Okay, I went ahead and put some clothes on and tried to lay my little edges down. Now for the skin, I love applying any type of glitter. Sometimes I use a highlighter, and sometimes I use this Body Lava for Fenty. And this is the ColourPop body brush. Remember they launched the Soul Beauty and they came out with the body brush? I tried the Soul Beauty. I didn't like that. But the brush is really nice. So I'm just applying this Who Needs Clothes Body Lava from Fenty all over. Pretty much neck, what is this, décolleté? How you say that? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Just apply, girl, and it looked real nice. Now I'm taking a liner. This is like a kind of like a peachy, reddy, nudie liner. I believe it's Pumpkin from Kylie, to be honest. And I didn't want to do just brown like I always do. I wanted to add a little bit of peachiness to my look today, since I was wearing white. And then I'm going to take, lipstick from Makeup Shayla times ColourPop. Really pretty, and just some gloss bomb on top. Now this lip combo was the bomb. I hope y'all like. If you like this lip combo, please give this video a thumbs up. Now I'm just gonna take my neck strip off from laying my edges, trying not to mess up my makeup. And yes, you guys, this here is the final look. Come on, skin. Please try this out. And make sure you are embracing how you look naturally. You can still see who the hell I am through this makeup, girl. We don't be applying mask over here. We want your skin to shine through. Because we taking care of our skin, right? We have our skincare routine and our skin is looking bomb. And we just add our makeup to enhance it. So yes, you guys, I love you guys so, so much. Be sure to comment down some hearts below and give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see you on my next video.